You want crazy? Because I've got crazy. This happened a long time ago, back in my mid-20s. I knew a guy, a kind of casual friend, who was 21 and who had a girlfriend who was 17, still in high school. They had been together for about 2 years. We'll call him Steve because his name is Steve. She lived with her mom, dad, and her brother, who was about 2 years older than her and entering college. I'd met them and hung out over at their house a few times, so I kind of knew them, and they were really nice people. So Steve used to be at her house almost every night. He, his girlfriend, and her parents would hang downstairs and watch TV for the evening, and then usually the folks would go upstairs to bed, and Steve and his GF would hang out a while longer, and usually have sex in the bathroom or on the living room floor. Normal stuff, really. Now her dad was a transportation coordinator for a large company, so he spent a lot of time on the road. When he was home from the road, he didn't go to the office too much. He usually worked from home. Sometimes Steve's GF would be tired and go to bed shortly after her mom, and her dad would be working on his computer at a little desk in the dining room, and Steve would hang out on the couch watching TV. Okay, off to the races. Steve was into computers, so he and the dad would look at new games of stuff on whatever latest and greatest machine work had given him. One night Steve's down on the floor plugging something into the power strip, and when he comes up on his knees, he can tell that his GF's dad has a massive hard-on. The dad pulls his sweats down and asks if he likes that. Most of us bail at this point, right? Nope. Steve starts sucking his dick, finishes the job, and goes home. So this becomes kind of a regular thing every month or so. He stays past GF and the mom going to bed, and he sucks off the dad. But wait, it gets better. He and the GF eventually move in together. One night he's dropping something off to his GF's mom, and the dad's on the road. The mom is in just a house coat, starts putting the moves on him, and he takes her into the downstairs bathroom, bending her over the counter and railing her. They start working this in when they can, when the husband in on the road, and he can find a way to come over without the GF. Oh, we're not done, kids. Steve and his GF start hitting some rough patches, so he's over at the house talking to her brother, who I really liked. He was a cool guy and fun to hang out with. I never really liked his sister too much, and was talking to him about what was going on with the problems in the relationship. And, yep, they fucked. Now at this point, you'd just be going, okay, this is clearly the most fucked up family on the planet, because you just know they're all fucking each other. That house has got to be the Grand Central Station of incest. Nope. When it all finally blew up, and it did in a big way, it turned out that the only one that knew about any of the other ones was Steve, the guy who had been having sex with every member of the family. I started touring pretty heavily right around when it blew up, so I never talked to any of them again. When you live to be in your 50s, and you spend a huge amount of those years in a rock band touring the world, you see some pretty crazy shit.